is everyone? How's everyone's Comic-Con?
Great, very good.
Good, it's good.
Just saw your Instagram already of you guys dancing in the other room.
Oh yeah, yeah, the dub smash.
Right.
Yeah, no, the news travels fast.
Yes, it does.
We do something silly in another room, and then all of a sudden I sit down and you've seen it. That's super weird.
So tell us what's in store for Camille this season.
Camille is, she's gotten her degree, first of all. So that happened.
Right.
Very proud of her. And I think she this season is realizing that she needs to set some boundaries with the Mikaelson family, specifically Klaus. I think last season she was grieving over the loss of her own family, so she came in and sort of attached herself to keeping the Mikaelson family together as like a cathartic way to deal with her own loss. And I think that this season, when she sets her boundaries with the Mikaelson family, with Klaus, she sort of finds her own role in the quarter, which is a very interesting role to have. I mean, because she's a psychologist, there's some happenings around the quarter, and she's kind of brought in as a person to delve into the mind of who would be so evil to do these evil deeds.
Right.
So.
And what about Klaus? I mean, there's some clammy fans and all of that. Do you? I mean, I think it was the finale episode, you said, you sort of have feelings for a monster.
Right.
So can you kind of explain how she's going to, if they're going to get together and, kind of I don't know if I'm saying it.
No, I understand. So, yeah, in the last episode, she says, it turns out I have complicated feelings for a monster. And I think that is really well described. She has complicated feelings for a person she knows is, not a person, a vampire she knows is dangerous. And she, as a psychologist, looks at this vampire and says, I know that you are someone that I can help and I can save. But also, I may fail. And if I fail, who knows the kind of danger I'm in.
Right.
So, and everyone else around you is in constant danger. So you are a monster. And you're like a fairy tale monster. Like, vampires are monsters. But she does see the good in him. It's more complicated than that. She does have other feelings that, those feelings that are beyond something you understand, chemistry, like maybe she just likes his pheromones. I don't know. She likes him.
I remember you saying previously that Camille never really gets a chance to smile. She never really gets a chance to be happy. Do you think we'll see any happy moments for Camille in season 3 where she can just
God, I mean, does anyone, who's ever happy? Like, name one character that smiles a lot. Josh. Right? Josh smiles.
Yeah, Josh.
I don't know. I mean, I think things are rough in the quarter. I think once, it's like the people who don't know what's going on, they can continue to smile. And I think when we first saw Cammy, she was very smiley and bubbly and introduced herself. But the more you know and the more tragedy you see, it's harder to have smiles. But I would love Cammy and Haley to have a girls' night where they get super drunk and like go out on a dance floor at a jazz club and like flirt with guys and just have a really fun, smiley time. Yeah, I would love to see that episode.
You're one of the very few human characters on the show, yet you are not a victim like Matt is on Vampire Diaries. How do you think Cammy is doing in that department?
As not being a victim but still being a human? I think that writers, thanks to the writers, that happens naturally, that she can have no superpowers yet be brave and not victimized. And even when she is a victim and has to be saved, it's not like, oh, save me. It's like, okay, I have to fight for myself and I have to figure this out, and then like, someone save me, thank you, I appreciate that. I might have gotten it myself, but thanks for coming anyway. She just stood up to Michael and said, like, you're an idiot and you need to let some stuff go, mature, like buck up. So I think that's very brave. She is the brave bartender.
Well, do you think that, okay, I know that this past season you had a lot of Cammy and Elijah.
Yeah.
You think that there might be they're setting up a sort of like
a love interest there?
Yes,
I've seen
maybe a triangle.
Yeah, I don't know. I I really don't know. I mean, I think that Cammy and Elijah they bond over the fact that like they have Klaus in common,
Yeah.
so they both are trying to redeem the same guy. And I also think they have a lot in common just like as people, but I think they might be too similar. Like, I would never go for a guy who's just like me.
Right, that's true.
Because there's a lot of similarities between those two characters. But I love doing scenes with Daniel, so like whatever they want to do there, I am totally fine with. I wouldn't mind kissing him.
What are your favorite TV shows right now?
My favorite TV shows, well, Game of Thrones, obviously, that's everyone's favorite TV show. I love Veep, which is a comedy, like a political comedy, yeah, that's really fun. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she's like my favorite person. And then also, I'll tell you what I just nerded out about, and Julie's calling me out. I saw Dom Hall Gleason, and I blushed, and I did the whole like, I don't know how to talk, and he just like walked by me. I'm like, oh my god. So obviously, I'm really excited about Star Wars. If I saw Adam Driver, I would do the same, like, and they'd be like, get away from me, fangirl. Why is she getting interviewed? Why is this fangirl getting interviewed? Who is this girl? Get her out of here. They'd have like call security on me. But I'm actually like less excited about Star Wars and just really excited about like those two cute boys. Like that's why I'm gonna go see Star Wars.
Right.
But that's why girls went and saw the first Star Wars. Because Harrison Ford was so hot. Yeah. And he's back, and he's hotter than ever. Like, might I add?
I can't even get over it, actually.
Yeah. Him and Chewie look fantastic.
Chewie hasn't aged a day.
He hasn't aged a day. That's the thing about being a costume. It's like you don't age.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just Febreze it. Oh, I wish I could just Febreze myself and be like 10 years younger.
Yeah. But would you want to see Cammy get supernatural powers, like maybe turn into a vampire someday? Because again, that happens sometimes on
It's
Vampire
true.
Diaries. And
I don't know.
go anywhere.
I don't know. I mean, it's like sometimes I feel like when I just want for more job security. I would like her to be immortal because I love being on this show and I love my job. And you know, Julie just said again in an interview, she's like, "Oh, we talk about every single one of these people dying, and we pitch that, and then like if it works, then like they die, and if it doesn't, like they stay alive." And so I'm like, it's the easiest to kill Cammy though. So like so it's the most likely to work.
Well, yeah, exactly.
If she's human, like, well, you just shoot her in the face and she's dead.
No big deal.
So I don't have like healing powers. So the reason I'd want to turn is for more job security. But right now I do like being the girl who uses her compassion and her good heart to stay alive. That's her superpower. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to answer that question. Either way.
you balance it out.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that Cammy will, because it's the end of season 1, I mean, the whole human faction.
There's a human faction, yeah.
But is she going to end up being a leader for the humans? Because, you know, they kind of dropped that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think they realized, and I totally agree, that like she's had so much loss to just go like, I'm so resilient that I can just go lead humans now. It's like, no, I mean, she lost everyone, and so she's gonna have some like bumps along the way to like try to re-find her strength, and she's gonna be vulnerable, and she's gonna be a little like, I mean, what is happening where I just got captured by Michael and being used against Klaus, and I like have feelings for him, but I know I should stay away from him, and now I'm like trying to keep his baby alive, and I'm friends with his brother, and I'm trying to keep this Mikaelson family together because I lost my own family, and I just, need them to stay together for some weird healing process of, Cammy's own head. But now I think next season you're going to see her, like I said, setting those boundaries and in that finding her strength again. And I think she's at a better place now, season 3, to maybe take up more leadership responsibilities. Lean forward.
Thank you so much.